What do you think you're doing?
Okay, Bubba, what did you want me in here? What the? What happened to you? Is that a knife? Someone must have stabbed Bubba. I need to test this knife for fingerprints. Now, while I wait for this machine to work its magic, I better go start questioning the other smiling critters. Hello, Dog Day.
Hi, Bumpy. What brings you here?
Don't act like you don't know.
Should I?
Bubba has been killed.
What? Who did it?
That's what I'm trying to find out right now.
Well, it wasn't me.
Prove it. When was the last time you saw Bubba?
That's easy. I was helping him look through the junkyard.
Ugh, why were you doing that?
He was looking for scraps to use for his newest invention.
And what is his newest invention?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell me. In fact, he was more secretive about this one than anything in the past. He even lashed out at me for asking too many questions about it. Stop talking and get to work. All you need to know is we will all rest easier when I've finished.
It sounds like he was pretty on edge about the whole thing.
You can say that again. I left him there after I found a knife in the pile. I don't like being around those kinds of things, especially with the way he was acting.
I wonder if that's the same knife that I found next to his body.
Probably. He told me he was going to hang on to it, just in case, whatever that means.
Bubba must have known someone was out to get him. Little did he know, someone was going to use that knife against him. Do you know if any of the critters would have a reason to want to hurt Bubba?
Well, Bubba and KickinChicken did have a pretty big argument recently.
KickinChicken, huh? I'll go talk to him. Thanks, Dog Day. KickinChicken.
Yeah?
You're good with knives, aren't you?
Oh, so that's what you're here about. I didn't kill Bubba.
Wait, you know?
I'm assuming someone told you about the little fight we had, but I assure you I wasn't angry enough to want to kill him.
I still need to know what your fight was about.
Do you need to know, or are you just nosy?
It could help me solve the case.
Fine. I got angry at Bubba because he made a clone of me to work as his lab assistant.
Well, that's a little strange. Why did he choose to make a clone of you? Why not make it of himself?
He said it was because he wanted it to be someone who was nowhere near his intelligence level. I guess he thinks of me as the least intelligent critter.
Wow, that is not very nice. But I guess that would be why you killed him, huh?
For the last time, I didn't kill him. What I did do was destroy his cloning machine. And pushed my clone into Mommy Longleg's den.
And you're sure that was the last argument you and Bubba had?
Well, it was only a few days ago, so yeah.
Your clone must have been helping him with this secret invention Dog Day was talking about.
What secret invention?
Nothing.
Did Bubba tell everyone about his secret invention but me again?
So how did you know Bubba died if you didn't do it?
Poppy told me.
Poppy.
Poppy, guess what? Bubba's been killed. I know how much you love playing detective and...
Did you do it, Hoppy?
What? Me? No!
Then what were you doing in Bubba's lab?
Dropping stuff off. Bubba had me collecting things for his new secret invention. But when I got there, I saw he had died.
What kind of stuff were you getting for it?
Different kinds of containers. Whatever I could find that wouldn't leak gas or whatever he was putting in there.
So even you didn't know what Bubba was making?
Nope.
I have a feeling whatever this invention was is the key to all of this. There's nobody who knows what it is. Unless...
Unless what?
Thanks, Hoppy. I know just who to talk to. Well, here goes nothing. Whoa! Ugh. This place is cleaner than I expected.
This better be important.
Uh-oh.
I don't very much like being disturbed.
I promise you, I'll be in and out, Mrs. Longlegs.
Well, what is it that you want?
One of my friends was killed today.
Boo-hoo.
Wow, okay, that's not very nice.
How am I supposed to help you with that?
There was a clone of KickinChicken that fell down here not too long ago. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about him.
Why don't you ask him yourself?
He's alive?
No I'm not.
Hey! Ow! There's more where that came from if you don't cooperate.
Look, I'll tell you whatever you want as long as you don't let the others know I'm still alive.
Why don't you want them knowing that?
Because I like working for Mommy Longlegs. I get to clean her old webs. It's comforting. Bubba would always just talk down to me.
Well, you don't have to worry about Bubba anymore. He's been killed.
What?
Which is why I need you to tell me the secret invention he was making while you were working for him.
I don't know. He was really clear that I couldn't tell anyone about it.
You can trust me. I'm not a smiling critter, remember?
Right. I don't know all the details, but Bubba was creating his own version of Catnap's red smoke. He called it blue smoke, and its purpose was to peacefully put the critters to sleep.
So he wanted to replace Catnap's red smoke? But why?
From what I understood, Bubba thought Catnap smoke was dangerous and starting to give them bad side effects.
That's why he was keeping it such a big secret. He didn't want Catnap to find out.
From what I understand, Bubba was starting to get scared of Catnap. Something about him becoming unstable? If you ask me, Bubba was getting pretty paranoid about the whole thing. But what I do know, I just worked for the guy.
I think I know who killed Bubba.
Nice meeting you two.
Catnap, what are you doing hiding in here?
It's one of the few places I can get some peace and quiet. Or it was, until now at least.
You killed Bubba, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. People usually don't make it this easy on me.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it easy.
Hey! Get back here! You can't run forever!
Ow!
I totally meant to do that!
Fine, you caught me. I killed Bubba. He brought me to his lab asking if I could help him test out a new creation of his. Next thing I know, he shoves me into one of his giant test tubes and pushes a button. He started extracting my red smoke.
How'd you get out?
He let me out eventually. He didn't think I'd be smart enough to know what he was doing, but I did. He was trying to replace me.
So you took his knife and stabbed him?
Maybe. I don't really know what happened.
What do you mean?
The last thing I remember is attacking him, but I guess his invention had finished the process of creating his smoke already, because before I knew it, I was out.
So you don't remember killing him?
No, but I remember waking up. But I am confused about how that knife got there, since I didn't have one when I came in.
Bubba picked it up at the junkyard and kept it so he could protect himself from you.
Are you sure? Because I don't even have a scratch on me.
Well, I doubt he even got the chance to use it on you before you took it from him.
I don't think I used it.
Why not?
Because there was no blood on it when I woke up.
Well, he was clearly stabbed, so you probably wiped it off before you fell asleep.
I don't know. I fell asleep pretty fast.
You already admitted to killing him. Stop arguing with me.
Fine.
You stay here and think about what you've done. I'm gonna go look at the fingerprints on the knife to prove that it was you. What? Bubba's were the only fingerprints on the knife. Doesn't make any sense. Something weird is going on here.
Stand back.
What's going on here?
Hey, CraftyCorn, how about you tell Bumpy why you're breaking me out?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Because he didn't kill Bubba. I did.
What?
I went to Bubba's lab to ask if he had any spare scraps so I could make some sculptures. But when I got there, Bubba was about to kill Catnap. I was scared and panicked and I didn't know what to do, so I stabbed him with my horn.
Wow, talk about a twist ending.
Well, I, for one, am grateful for you saving my life.
What do you think you're doing?
What the heck?
Hey, Bumpy. Guess who got let out early?
What happened to Mommy Longlegs?
Mommy Longlegs? What do you mean?
She's dead! I just found her body in a closet!
Really? We had no idea.
It was probably Miss Delight.
Are you just saying that because she put you in detention?
No, I'm saying that because she's been acting extra aggressive lately.
I guess it's possible.
Hey, didn't you want to play?
Can't anymore! I need to find out who killed Mommy Longlegs! There you are!
If you're looking for your friends, I let them out already.
Actually, Miss Delight, I'm looking for you!
And why is that?
Did you kill Mommy Longlegs?
How dare you accuse me of such a thing?
It's just a simple yes or no!
No, I didn't kill her. In fact, I greatly valued her role as the school's security.
She was the security guard?
Yes, she was constantly making sure those pesky critters didn't get up to no good.
I guess it does seem like she made your job a lot easier.
If you're looking for the real killer, I suggest you go talk to Catnap.
Funny you should say that. Catnap was the one who told me it was you.
Of course he would. He's been trying to get me out of this school since I started. I wouldn't be surprised if he killed her and is trying to frame me.
Interesting theory.
Hi again, Bumpy.
What are you doing out here?
Just waiting for the bus.
I see. Trying to make a quick escape.
What are you talking about?
Cut the act, Catnap. You killed Mommy Longlegs.
I did not.
Then tell me, when was the last time you saw her?
It was,
Tell me.
It was when I made her fall asleep.
What do you mean?
She caught me throwing a smoke bomb in the hallway, and she was pretty mad about it.
Well, of course she was mad. What were you thinking, Catnap?
Do you want me to finish my story or what? She chased me into the art room. She had me against a wall, and I guess I kind of panicked. Once she fell asleep, I ran out of there as fast as I could.
You just put her to sleep, huh? Are you sure you didn't accidentally kill her?
I'm positive. That amount of smoke wouldn't be enough to kill anyone. If anything, what Hoppy did to her in gym class would have killed her.
Hoppy attacked Mommy Longlegs?
Hey, don't tell on me!
Hoppy! Hoppy! Wow, this school really needs a janitor.
I'm sorry, Bumpy. I didn't mean to kill her. I just thought it'd slow her down.
How did you do it, Hoppy?
It happened in gym class. We were playing dodgeball again, and as you know, I get really into it.
Oh, man.
Ha! Gotcha, Catnap!
I was the last one left on my team.
Ah!
Hey, Mommy Longlegs saw me throw the ball and told me to stop playing so aggressive.
So you killed her?
All I did was throw a ball at her. I didn't think I threw it hard enough to cause her to die.
Wait a second, Hoppy. You think you killed Mommy Longlegs with a dodgeball?
Well, how else would it have happened?
I don't know, but I don't think it was that.
Really?
Where did Mommy Longlegs go after you hit her?
The nurse's office, I think.
There's probably some kind of clue there that could lead me to what actually happened. Thanks, Hoppy!
No, thank you!
Dog Day? What are you doing here?
Ugh. I'm sick.
Does that mean you've been in here all day?
Yep. Why? Did I miss anything fun?
Depends on what you consider fun. Did you see Mommy Longlegs come in here at all today?
Yeah, she was in here for a bit, but she was pretty scared to get near me.
And why is that?
Because she was scared of getting sick.
How bad were her injuries?
Not bad at all. She was out of here right after getting her checkup.
Did she say where she was off to?
Yeah, she didn't have to. There was a loud noise and she ran. I'm assuming to go catch whoever did it.
I'm assuming that noise would be Catnap's smoke bomb.
I bet that would have been a fun fight to watch.
Hey, Dog Day! Do you happen to know if anyone had art class scheduled for today?
Not that I know of, but CraftyCorn usually goes in there every day whenever she has free time. In fact, she is probably still in there now.
Great! Thanks, Dog Day! Get well soon! Whoa! What happened here?
I attacked Mommy Longlegs with a paint drone.
You what?
I came in here earlier to work on some art, and I saw Mommy Longlegs sleeping. I woke her up, but she seemed like she was going crazy.
Where is he?
Crazy how?
She was looking for Catnap. It seemed like she was planning on hurting him. I was scared that she was going to do something awful, so I did the only thing I could think of. But I was too late.
Where did you even get the paint drone from?
Bubba gave it to me. It was supposed to be used to distract the teachers.
Distract the teachers from what?
Bubba's experiment in the science lab?
CraftyCorn? What are you talking about?
Bubba wanted to try some kind of experiment, but knew the teachers wouldn't let him because it was dangerous.
Of course! That experiment must have been what killed Mommy Longlegs! Bubba Bubbaphant!
Bumpy, you haven't gone home yet?
Can't! I've been too busy solving Mommy Longlegs' murder!
What are you talking about?
Quit acting! I know about your little experiment!
Ah, yes, that. I can assure you it won't happen again.
It better not! What were you even thinking?
I'll tell you what I was thinking. I was thinking that this school was hiding all of its best materials from me. And I knew that if I could just get my hands on them, I could make something revolutionary. But the staff here never allowed it.
So let me guess what you did about that. You got together with the other critters and supplied them with items to distract the teachers. But there was still one more factor that needed to be dealt with. Mommy Longlegs. You knew how Hoppy gets when she plays dodgeball. So you got hit on purpose knowing Mommy Longlegs would intervene and that Hoppy would take her out. The only problem is you thought she'd be more hurt than she was. And your plan went off the rails as soon as she started chasing Catnap. She must have run into the science lab after waking up, where you accidentally killed her with your off-limits experiments.
You've got it all right until that last part.
I do?
Mommy Longlegs never came into the science room, but Miss Delight did. Since CraftyCorn used my paint drone against Mommy Longlegs instead of distracting teachers, Miss Delight heard me break into the locker. And she came in to stop me at the worst possible time.
You did that to Miss Delight?
She did it to herself. She's the one always telling us to wear safety goggles.
I don't get it. Where was Mommy Longlegs during all of this? Why didn't Miss Delight call her to stop you?
She was probably too busy chasing KickinChicken.
What do you mean?
He ditched school again. Mommy Longlegs hates it when he does that, because he's the only one she can never catch.
That means KickinChicken might be the killer! I know it was you, KickinChicken! Don't even think about running away from me!
Jeez, you ditch one class and everyone loses their minds.
But you didn't just ditch a class, did you? You killed Mommy Longlegs!
I beg your pardon? Who do you think I am? Look, I didn't kill anybody. Maybe a bear got her or something.
A bear? What do you mean?
Mommy Longlegs chased me into the forest as she always does.
What was that explosion?
But this time she gave up the chase faster than usual. I guess she's getting too old to chase this chicken across the road.
So it really wasn't you! Which means... Ah! I see you haven't cleaned up yet!
What is the meaning of this? This is the teacher's lounge.
You killed her!
I already told you, it was Catnap.
You were angry at Mommy Longlegs because you think it should have been her to get hit by Bubba's explosion instead of you!
It should have been her. If she wasn't off chasing a student outside of school grounds instead of actually doing her job, I wouldn't look like this.
But how could you?
The same way I'll do it to you.
Huh?
Finally, time to get a new teacher.